So after having look over the list directories and other options which are contained in the OS module, we are going to discuss the applications of these methods. So the first method here we are going to discuss is the printing the file contents in a folder. So let's start with it. So let's say we have a folder here in our desktop, and that is the os_practice. Here we have some folders. The first text folder, sorry, the first text file contains this statement. This is the first file. Similarly, the other text file is the second.txt, which contains this statement. This is the second file, and the third one is this third. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to show the contents of these three text files. Okay, so what are basically the steps? First of all, we have to come over this directory, and then after coming here we have to show the contents of these files. Okay, so let me start it over here. So first of all, let me check the directory. So the directory, basically here, this is the directory. So now as the folder is on the desktop, or this directory is over the desktop, let me change it over it. So os.chtur, and let me change it to the C users, this, and then the desktop. Okay, this is the desktop, and over the desktop I have this file, which is the os_practice. Sorry, okay, so let me get it on directory. Okay, so now you can see here that the directory has been changed into the path which we have given it to now. So now, in order to check the contents here, let me call it lst, and the contents of the lst are basically os.list lister. Okay, it will be inside the lst, so we can print it now as we have done it previously here. Okay, we can print all the files, but now we are going to print all the contents of the file. So in order to print it, I am going to write for I in lst open I, and I have to read it. Okay, and let me call it file, and then I have to print the contents of the file. Okay, the command here, and after running it, what will I get? You can see here that I am getting all the contents of a file. Okay, so now I can see here that all the files here contains all the statements which are now printed there. So this is one of the application. Similarly, another application, we can see here that selecting the specific kind of files in my directory. Okay, so now in order to select the specific type of files, let me use another function here, which is the ands with function. Okay, so now again, let me have this folder os_practice. Okay, this is the folder, and this is my another file. Let me check the extension of this file. the extension of this file is basically the png. Okay, so now let me copy it over this folder. Okay, I'm copying it here, and let me select only the txt files from here. Okay, from this folder. So how can I select only the txt files here? Let me first check all the contents of this folder, and I can check it by simply changing the directory to the os_practice, because now the folder is here, this one, practice. Similarly, now checking the contents of this folder. Okay, and now printing the ls contents of the folder, I can clearly see here that another file is added here, which is of the extension .png, and 3 other files are also available here, which has the extension of .txt. So now let me select only the .txt files, because I have to process these files. So how can I select only the .txt file? So now here, for I in lst, if I dot ends with, okay, it txt, so it will, what it will do, it will print me the name of that file, otherwise it will not show me the name. So I can see here that here the only files which have the .txt extension are shown here. Okay, similarly, let me select this one, and I can see here that the only png file there is the assessments.png. So this file can also be seen from this method. So that's it for this module, in which we have seen different applications of the content we have recently studied. Thank you.